Hey guys, I'm Julian. In this video, we're gonna learn how to say dates and days of the week in Korean. Whenever you plan to do something, due dates are always important parts of the plan, right? Also, when you make an appointment, you will set an appointment date. So it is very essential to know how to say dates and days of the week in your daily life. Fortunately, the Korean names of the months are pretty easy to remember. First of all, the unit of month is 월 in Korean. 월, 월, 월. And all you need to do is put a number in front of 월. So something like 1월. If you skipped how to count numbers in Korean, please check out the previous video. And let's start from January. 1월, 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 2월, 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 3월, 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 4월, 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 5월, 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 6월, 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 7월, 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 8월, 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 9월, 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 10월, 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 11월, 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 12월, 12월, 12월. Pretty easy, right? The only exceptions are June and October. You don't pronounce them as 6월 nor 10월, but 6월 and 10월. 6월, 10월. That's the only thing to memorize. Next, when you say dates in Korean, you don't use ordinal numbers such as first, second, third. So in English, the first day of the year is January 1st. But in Korean, you should say January 1. And you need the unit for a date at the end of the number. The unit of a day in Korean is 일. 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 So it is like 1일, 2일, 3일, 29일, 30일, 31일. Please be mindful that it is not 첫째 일, 둘째 일, 셋째 일. In Korean, you don't use ordinal numbers for dates. You have to use cardinal numbers. You might wonder if you could say 한일, 두일, 셋일. This is also wrong. When you say dates in Korean, you use words for numbers originated from Chinese, not pure Korean words. So you don't use 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열 for dates. You don't use this. You have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 dates. Let's briefly practice. 6월 7일 6월 7일 7월 28일 7월 28일 6월 23일 6월 23일 10월 31일 10월 31일 11월 9일 11월 9일 The same goes for years. When you say years in Korean, you only use words for numbers originated from Chinese, not pure Korean words. And unlike English, in Korean, you have to read the full 4-digit number. You only need a unit for a year at the end of the number. The unit of a year in Korean is 년. 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 So let's try this. 1991년 1991년 2020년 2020년 1543년 1543년 1839년 1839년 2045년 2045년 You can see that you have to read the number in a form of full 4 digits. They are not divided into two numbers of the 2 digits like in English. And it's not 1991. You have to read it like 1991 year. Does that make sense? Another thing you have to notice that in Korean, years go first, and months go next, and dates go last. So it's different. Let's see how it works. 2032년 4월 21일 2032년 4월 21일 1932년 9월 30일 1932년 9월 30일 1988년 2월 24일 1988년 2월 24일 1743년 5월 11일 1743년 5월 11일 1492년 6월 6일 1492년 6월 6일 So the sequence is year, month, and date. Last but not least, we have to learn how to say days of the week in Korean. This is the part you have to memorize. But don't be afraid, it's only 7 words. Here we go. 월요일 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 화요일 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 수요일 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 목요일 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 금요일 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 토요일 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 일요일 일요일 일요일. As you can see, the unit of the days of the weeks is 요일. 요일. Among 월, 화, 수, 목, 금, 토일, you put 요일 at the end of the name of the day. And where do we place 요일 in connection to the dates? There's no set of rules, but a rule of thumb is to place them at the end of the dates. So it is like this. 2020년 10월 3일 토요일. 2020년 10월 3일 토요일. 1983년 1월 31일 월요일. 1983년 1월 31일 월요일. 2030년 6월 22일 토요일. 2030년 6월 22일 토요일. 2064년 1월 29일 화요일. 2064년 1월 29일 화요일. 2482년 12월 16일 수요일. 2482년 12월 16일 수요일. Great! Now you know how to say dates and days of the week in Korean. To practice with dialogues, let's learn some questions. In Korean, what date is it today is 오늘이 며칠이에요? 오늘이 며칠이에요? 오늘 is today. 며칠 is what date. And 이에요 is it. You can add 몇 월. 몇 월. If you want to specify that you are also interested in knowing the month. 몇 월 means what month. So you can say 오늘이 몇 월 며칠이에요? 오늘이 몇 월 며칠이에요? In the same manner, in Korean, what day is it today is 오늘이 무슨 요일이에요? 오늘이 무슨 요일이에요? 요일 here is day, such as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. And you might be interested in knowing yesterday's date or tomorrow's day, right? Yesterday is 어제. 어제. Tomorrow is 내일. 내일. A day after tomorrow is 모레. 모레. A day before yesterday is 그저께. 그저께. So if we order these earlier points first, it will be 그저께, 어제, 오늘, 내일, 모레. Let's practice with a dialogue. 오늘이 며칠이에요? 오늘은 2020년 10월 9일이에요. 어제는 몇 월 며칠이에요? 어제는 10월 8일이에요. 그저께는 며칠이에요? 그저께는 7일이에요. 그저께가 무슨 요일이에요? 그저께는 화요일이에요. 내일은 무슨 요일이에요? 내일은 금요일이에요. 모레는 무슨 요일이에요? 올해는 토요일이에요. Great. Practice with this dialogue by replacing dates and points of time. If you like this video, please like this video, and if you want to learn more Korean from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification. And the comment section below, let me know when is your birthday in Korean, and I'll check it out. Stay tuned.